Welcome back to another episode of Eco. My nice little addition here is it's coming together. I was playing around with it for a little bit, and I decided to go ahead and put a stone floor down just to kind of see what kind of a color combination that I wanted. Now, here's the thing. This is what I've this is what I've pretty much realized. I think that I don't want to have stone floors on the inside of my house. Well, at least for most of my house. So what I'll probably end up doing is picking all this stone up, and then foundations are typically made of stone, and so I think it would look really, really good if I replaced all of these exterior foundations with the stone, and then maybe even doing these I guess these corner walls or whatever. I can't talk today. These corner walls we could probably replace with the stone. I haven't tried that yet, but I think it would look pretty good. So let's go ahead and go over here. Well, you know what? We'll just pick up what we have already. Why is that not changed? Whoa! Holy lag. Okay, well, we'll just pick that up, and we'll rotate you to the normal wall. Okay. Oh, you know what? We should probably put you down like that. Pick you up, put you down, pick you up, put you down. Now, what does that look like? We're probably going to have to do this whole thing so we can kind of see what this looks like. All right, we'll just grab two more of these. Boom and boom. And then we will stick you like so right here and right there. Does that look okay? I mean, it's okay. It's not quite exactly what I was thinking it was going to look like. Maybe we'll do that in just certain corners. Maybe that's the best thing to do. What we could probably do is just go ahead and set these down over here. Kind of making a little bit of a mess. Whoa, that wall looks really, really good, actually. I'm surprised. Huh. Nice. Okay, well, we'll pick this up, we'll pick this up, we'll pick this up, and we'll pick this one up. All right, we'll just stick these over here in the hewn log pile because we've got plenty of them. We're probably going to have way more than we ever need, but the good thing is if we ever build a shop or something like that, we can always use the pieces that we already have. So we're just reusing this stuff. We're not making a whole bunch of new ones. Place you down like that. And we need one more, I guess. Finish off this corner piece like that. I think that's going to look pretty good. So we'll rotate you to that one. Do this corner piece, corner piece, corner piece. Okay. I think I like that a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and do all of the exterior of the house. And then we're going to play around with the inside a little bit. We also today needed work on the road. So as you can see over here, I kind of made a little bit of a path, cut down a couple of trees just because they were in the way. Started using the road tool this way. I want to connect it to the front of the house. So I did a little bit of that over here as well, just to kind of lay out and see what I wanted. I can always change this though. So the cool thing is I can just use the shovel. I can pick up any spot that I've tamped down, place it back down, and boom. It's good to go. So we can always do that with any of these pieces that I've tamped down. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Well, I've run into a little bit of a problem. I wasn't quite expecting this. Well, I guess I probably should have, considering I know, well, that building in this game can be interesting sometimes. But as you can see here, the mixed medias, or whatever the crap you want to call it, the stone and the wood combination is not quite what I thought it was going to be. I mean, I like it. I think it looks good as far as like having like an actual foundation. That's nice and everything. But here's the problem. Like I replaced these stairs and everything. That looks good. That's a nice transition, right? But when you go into the house, when you replace this one where the wall's underneath, it goes half on the outside and half on the inside. So now the inside has this interior border of stone, which looks a little bit funny. I didn't do it on this front portion so you could kind of see on the front, like this is what the wood looks like. And it's not a very clear transition. I mean, that doesn't make much sense. So I would have to replace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of these, and then I'll probably do the stairs in stone as well. Plus, I'm going to have to mess with these transition pieces because these shingle pieces don't look the greatest when it's wood on top of that. Like, that just doesn't make much sense. The wooden pillars, that's fine, but I just, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I'm going to have to replace those. I'll do those stairs with stone as well. Same with this back here. I still need to figure out this little hut portion. My whole point behind all of that was basically to say that I'm thinking that the entire downstairs should probably end up being in stone, or at least portions of it, or individual rooms that are separated from outside walls, maybe. Well, for sure, I'm going to be doing it upstairs as well. So not only are we doing this little portion, but we're also going to be building stairs in some shape, form, or fashion. I might have to move this whole outer wall out just a little bit, and then we will do all of that. When that's the case, the entire upstairs is only going to have wooden floors, because I think that's going to look really, really nice. So that's what I'll end up doing. I'll probably do most of that off camera, just because, well, I mean, you guys have seen me pick up and put down foundation pieces before. That's not really anything new. But what you haven't seen me use, well, you have, but I'm going to be using the road tool. So this right here, we just need to go ahead and connect. So we'll just tamp that down, like so, like so. I probably need to go ahead. Oh man, I guess I gotta pick that up. Yep. Some of these things you can just tamp over and they disappear. Some of these things you definitely cannot. Now, if I end up moving this whole section over, I'm gonna have to redo the road a little bit, but that's not too terrible, I suppose. I guess if I really wanted to, I just was worried about this edge. Yeah, there's not any fences or anything like that either, which, it's okay, I guess. But I wish that they implemented that in the game. Like, that would be pretty cool, in my opinion, if we could have some, like, picket fences or something like that. I just think that it would tie everything together. Now, the reason I'm doing these roads, and I've mentioned it before in other episodes where we've done roads, is it makes cart travel so much easier. Because, you know, obviously there's no terrain you have to go over, and you can make things straight. And we've got stairs that go down to Joss's place, so that's pretty cool, but we don't have any sort of a ramp. Now, do we have to have a ramp? Not necessarily, but I think that it might make things look a little bit better. Maybe if we came over a little bit or wrapped around. She's got this really, really cool farm over here. It might make things a little bit easier. Whoa, holy grass. I need all of this. Oh my. That's awesome. But yeah, she's got a ton of stuff over here. We've got tomatoes, we've got corn, we've got, what is this? Camas? I don't even know what that is. Beets, tomatoes, wheat. Okay, so 2 things of tomatoes, and then what is this over here? Prickly pears, baby. Heck yeah, that's so cool. I have no idea what that's for. Anyway, she's doing farming and a little bit of cooking too. So I'm not going to mess with her stuff, but that looks amazing. That's kind of like the concept that I wanted the tree farm to be, but it just didn't turn out being that way, which is okay. I mean, I'm not complaining about that. Something that we could end up doing though, we could replace these stairs with a ramp, with a dirt ramp, and that might make things a little bit easier. Something that I'm starting to figure out is that, well, I haven't done the lumber and I haven't done the paper millings yet, but this tree farm, although it's a really cool concept, I've got a ton of wood already. And it's not like nobody else doesn't have access to a couple of trees. Now, I know we need to pay attention to the ecosystem and how many trees are, you know, being harvested and things like that, but I'm not really sure how much of a benefit this tree farm is going to be from here on out. I just don't really know. Oh, get out of here, stupid tree. This thing's gonna mess with my entire build. Some of these things I have to just come through and destroy. As much as I don't like to say it, I just have to. But yeah, if I could do like a dirt path all the way down, I mean, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? I've never really gotten this far in the game. Before, when I've done stuff on the first season, we got to the tailings, and the tailings were so overwhelming before they changed it that we just had to quit. So, because it was just too much to keep up with for the amount of stuff that we had smelted. So, we just had to pretty much scrap everything. We're hoping to not get to that point again, and from what we've read, it seems to be a lot more manageable. But as far as that's concerned, the road, let's get back to it. Alright, so we've got a nice little path over here. You know what I think I could do? I could get rid of this tree and just move all of this over one. That's probably going to be the best thing, because who wants the road right next to the house? I mean, I might want to plant some huckleberry plants or something like that, just because, well, not only one, aesthetically, but two, I think it would actually look really good. Plus, we need to wrap the road around this back section over here. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll replace you We will replace you like that, all the way down. The cool thing is I picked a relatively flat area. When I first got here, I made sure to terraform all of this and pretty much just flatten it off. So I don't have to worry about too much of going through and replacing a whole bunch of dirt and things like that to try and make my terrain around my house smooth. It's pretty much already that way, which is really good. Carts definitely need like 2 wide. Sometimes for corners and stuff like that, you're going to want to make it a little bit bigger just because. And eventually we can get to like asphalt roads and stone roads and all sorts of other stuff. But for now, this is probably going to work out for us really, really well. Okay, so we can just kind of go like this, make it around the corner, pick up a little bit of this foliage. It's not going to hurt the environment too much by doing that. All right, is that a good enough path? That's pretty good. I'm going to have to get rid of that tree. I might want to replace a couple of these natural things with maybe some grass that I can come through and pick up with my scythe so I can use it for the tailoring stuff. That wouldn't be horrible, now would it? All right, so see here, we've got a corner that's kind of wrapping around. We'll do it like this. Just keep going a little bit. Make a nice little connection straight to the stairwell. All right, kind of like that. And then that's a piece of stone. Now, I kind of wanted to keep this here because it looks pretty cool. That's copper, I believe. But yeah, that's nice. It's a nice little addition to everything. Okay, but I'm thinking, though, that I'm going to have to pick that up. I wish that I could place these stone pieces down, but once you break them and pick them up, they're in units of 4. So I guess I could... Well, you know what? Huh. I mean, it's not going to have a copper look, but it would have a stone look. No, you know what? I was thinking, what if I picked it up and then I placed it down like this, but it's going to have like a mortared stone look, which I don't really think that that's going to look very good. Yeah. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just leave him in the path. That'd be kind of neat. All right, there's stairs like this. Boom, boom, boom. All right, that's not too bad. Now, here's my question. I've got this, might as well go ahead and use the soil sampler. Whoa, wrong thing. Okay. Why does this grass look a little bit different? Does it tell me what the actual... Am I changing the terrain? I hope not. That's a grass block. That's a forest soil block. Okay. I have no idea why it's doing that. Is it doing that because of the road? I would sure hope not. I'm going to have to monitor that. Like, because if all of these start to change to grass blocks, that could be bad. A little bit of grass is not too big of a deal. But I don't want to completely change everything because all the trees are growing really effectively because they're in the forest zone. Plus, I've got all this foliage which is really helping with the environment. I don't want to destroy all of it. Ooh, that looks good. That's not too bad. I mean, that's a normal piece of stone. That's not that much different from this one, is it? I mean, it's a little bit more detailed, but, I still might want to do that. I don't know. We'll see. Huh. There's the other grass block thing, too. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about this. This could end up being really bad. I might be negatively affecting the environment, so... But at least we've got a path to go down here. Now, something I haven't done in this series so far, let's go ahead and make a couple of dirt ramps. I'm pretty sure we can go and make those in the workbench, just the normal standard workbench. Let's see here, dirt ramp, we'll make 2 of them just in case. It just takes a little bit of dirt. It really doesn't take that long to do. Now, I need to go ahead and stick some of this stuff in storage. I've been going through my inventory a little bit, trying to manage it a little bit better. Added a couple more storage chests to make things a little bit better-ish. I've been talking to Joss, though, and she has a couple of things that she would like to trade with me. So, in order to do that, we'll have to get to that later, but she wanted a derpy hat, which I'm just going to give her the one that I had. And also, they have these fabulous pants, which I have no idea what these look like. I haven't tested them out yet, but she requested them. So, I'm going to go ahead and give her those and trade with her eventually, but I've made a bed as well. I've also made a wooden latrine, and I went ahead and made the ice box too. So I've been sticking these things in their own respective chest so I can kind of get a little bit more organized. I've noticed a couple of times that I've come through here and moved stuff and duplicated items that I really didn't need to do, and that's a problem when you're trying to keep the environment healthy. It's not like I've got unlimited resources here. All right, we've got that. We're good to go. Now, where are the dirt ramps? Here we go. Let's stick these here. We'll move that like that. Boom, baby. Okay. So what is it going to take? I'm going to have to move these stairs, obviously, but Q and R. Okay, so how many blocks wide is this thing? Looks like it's like 5 blocks wide. Wow. So stairs are definitely going to have to go. In order for it to be... Probably needs to be like here. And then what about this one? Is that about right? Oh, I think I did that perfectly. That is beautiful. Okay, so we will go ahead and pick up these pieces because that's just not going to work anymore. Some of these we can keep, though, because they can be a nice little foundation section for... Yeah, for the dirt ramp. Okay, so we'll go ahead and replace you like that. And then we'll go back to the dirt ramp. And it should work. I'm hoping. Oh, why aren't you snapping like you were? Oh, crap. Come on. Work for me, dang it. You were just working. Okay. All right. Let's try it like this. Is it because I got rid of everything? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, wait, hold on. You know what? It's probably because, let's go back to 1 and we'll stick it like here and here. Let's try it like that. Go to the 0 slot. Maybe that's gonna work. Oh, the placement of these is horrible. Alright, let's try it like that. Go back to the 0 slot. Maybe it'll work now. Oh. Cool. Okay. We did it. It worked. It worked so well. Kind of, sort of. And I'm going to have to replace these now because that just doesn't look as good. Okay, that's fine. Well, we can make that work. Well, it's not too bad, I guess. I played around with a little bit of extending this road out slightly. And I think that's okay. I mean, this is all flat, so we're not going to have to worry about it. If you have to take a cart down here, you can do that. You can maneuver around these trees. It's not that big of a deal, which is pretty good. Now, I did plant these huckleberries here. I like the look of it. Now, I think that if I do them around the house, I'll probably end up doing skip every one. So this one, skip this one. I think that's going to look pretty well, probably. I think so. This staircase, I'm not the biggest fan of, but I don't really have much of an option here. Like, there's just not that much that I can do. I guess I could pick these up. Maybe that'll look a little bit better. Maybe. We'll try it like this. Does that look okay? Kind of. It's not my favorite, but it'll do, I guess. I don't know. Well, we'll have to figure that out. I'm sure there's other building pieces that eventually we can do. Maybe we'll test it out with stone. I could probably get rid of these pillars, and maybe that'll, since they're all the same pieces, that might look good. Possibly. I mean, it's kind of being dug into by a tree, but that's okay. This tree will not stop growing back. Like, will not stop. Which is nice for the ecosystem and all, but it's not very nice aesthetically. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Alright, something I've been wanting to do for a little while now is to test out these latrines. And I've been curious for a couple of episodes now, and I'm tired of waiting, so we're just going to test it out. If we have to move it, we have to move it. That's fine. But let's go ahead. You know, I was thinking about, well, we'll just do it like this. That'll be fine. We'll do like 3, and then I need to grab my shovel. We will grab the shovel. We'll do it like this. We'll just make a really, really small thing. Simple, efficient, fine. It's fine. I'm going to tear this whole thing down, so I'm not really worried about it. But let's just test this out really fast. I'm curious to see. It's probably not going to matter. Well, it might matter. I don't know. If since these other 3 pieces, I guess, or 4 pieces of ground are not technically within the room, it's not flooring. I've never tested this out, but we'll place the wooden latrine now. 10.4. What was it before? 10.4. Okay. So it doesn't look like it actually increased anything. Now let's go over here. Bathroom. Disabled, ignored. I wonder. I bet it's because of this. Okay, let's just test this out really fast. This nice little theory. Okay, did that do anything now? Let's open this up. Contained within a room? Yes. It needs... Oh, the room has to be bigger. Of course it does. It worked. Theory has been tested. That is amazing. Okay, we'll go over here. Yep, see, look. And now it has 2 different rooms. Macenator's bathroom. So it looks like this bathroom gives me 1, and then the kitchen gives me 3.47, so I was right. So the first one is only going to give you the max, which I guess for the latrine is 1, or maybe the max for the full thing is 1. I'm not really sure, but either way, my house skill level has gone up to 4.47 in total, which is really, really good, because then we can utilize that later on in other rooms as we keep going, and any other item we add in there, it's just going to decrease in value. But I'm up to 17.3. That's really not that bad. That's really not that bad at all. I like the fact that everything within my property claim flags, everything within these right here, this right here, I should say. Oh, wow, I was right on the edge, too. It probably wouldn't have worked otherwise. That's really cool. I like that. Everything within the orange counts towards my house skill. That is beautiful. And I've got some more points that I can pop down. Like, matter of fact, we'll just put that one down, too. Haha, suckers. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call this the end of the episode. I'm going to be tearing this down or, you know, moving it or something, make it look a little bit better, because that's just not really, I mean, it's just a square. I don't really like it. But as far as testing purposes go, it served us very, very well. We played around with the stone a little bit. I didn't finish this section off because I still need to gather some more stone so I can make some more of the mortared stone and replace a couple of these pieces over here. I really like this front entryway. I think it's going to look nice. I'm still going to have to replace these, though. We did get a little bit of a road going. We need to get a bridge going across. The thing is, I just need to make sure that that's okay and test and see if that's a good spot for it. If there's not, I mean, maybe we'll have to talk to Joss, because Rothgar's up there, John's up there, Slip's over there, and Joss is obviously right here, and Dahl is back that way. He's the furthest away from us. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'll probably talk to Joss and see if maybe we can get some stone ramps going just to kind of tie this off, or maybe, like I was mentioning earlier, have a ramp that goes down otherwise, or we'll just leave it like this and we don't have to worry about it. I'm not really sure, though. Maybe we could even tunnel over to each other's place or have something like that. We could have a community mine. That would actually be pretty cool, because I'm up on this little bit of a hill, so I think that there's probably plenty of stone underneath. Well, that looks like it's solid dirt. Maybe she placed the dirt there. I don't know. I don't know what the train was like before I got here. She was actually over here first. Anyways, yeah, we've got a lot of other stuff we can do. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and call this the end of the episode. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. I know I sure am. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.